Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Seth Rollins was met with CM Punk chants right off the bat. There were also a few Heyman chants when they came out on Raw to cut the first promo since WrestleMania. However, the direction things took went unexpectedly. Rollins bragged about taking the Wiseman of Roman Reigns and the best friend of CM Punk. He mentioned that he was the winner of the main event of WrestleMania 41 before CM Punk interrupted him. No words were said. 48 hours after the main event of WrestleMania, CM Punk was beating Seth Rollins into a corner. He was merciless. After turning back and looking toward Paul Heyman, CM Punk's eyes were gouged by Seth Rollins, who hit him with a massive stomp and took him out. Paul Heyman concluded WrestleMania 41 weekend by propelling the news to WrestleMania 42. He said there's a new, reigning, defending, undisputed top star in the entire industry, Seth freaking Rollins. The credits were even rolling, but Roman Reigns' music hit, and the OTC came out. He hit a spear on Seth Rollins, and Heyman was left in disbelief. He hit Heyman with a Superman punch. He was about to hit another spear, but he was taken out himself by none other than Braun Breaker. It became clear as day that he's the next Paul Heyman guy. As Breaker was out of the ring to continue his assault, Reigns struck him. So Breaker ran around the ring and sent Reigns through the barricade. Rollins hit another stomp on CM Punk for good measure. Breaker held Reigns' head in the ring until Rollins hit a vicious stomp. Rohit Nath is a content writer from Bangalore, India. A former full-time employee of Sportskeeda, Rohit was a part of building Sportskeeda's WWE section in its rapid growth. His work has been featured in both Sportskeeda and WrestleZone. Some of the big names interviewed by Rohit are AJ Styles, Jinder Mahal, Jimmy USO, and Sasha Banks. Some of his popular weekly features include Raw Preview, X Things Subtly Told Us, and Wrestling Rumors We Hope Are True, and Those We Hope Aren't. The night after WrestleMania is always chaotic. It's unpredictable. It's electric. It's WWE's version of a season premiere, where legacies are questioned, new rivalries are born, and everything you thought you knew can be turned on its head. But what happened on the Raw after WrestleMania 41 was something fans will be talking about for years to come. Seth freaking Rollins, fresh off a brutal WrestleMania night that saw him retain his World Heavyweight Championship in a grueling Iron Man match against Drew McIntyre, opened the show battered, bruised, and triumphant. The crowd in Chicago gave him a hero's welcome, serenading him with their iconic "Whoa, whoa, whoa" chant. But that celebration didn't last long. Within minutes, the familiar static of CM Punk's entrance theme shattered the moment, and the arena erupted. The returning Chicago native hadn't been seen since the Royal Rumble, where he suffered a torn tricep during his final moments with Rollins in the ring. His injury had forced him out of WrestleMania 41, a crushing blow to fans who hoped to see Punk finally have his WrestleMania moment. But here he was, clad in street clothes, limping slightly but full of fire. The stare down between Punk and Rollins in the middle of the ring was thick with history, bitterness, and unspoken resentment. Rollins smirked. "Back so soon, Phil?" he said, microphone in hand. "I thought you'd be home icing that arm, crying over what could have been." Punk didn't flinch. "I may have missed WrestleMania," he growled, "but I didn't miss my moment. That moment is right now, and it involves you." The tension in the air was unbearable. It looked like Punk was going to challenge Rollins right then and there, until the Tribal Chief's music hit. The second CM Punk stepped back from Rollins, the crowd's confusion turned to shock as Roman Reigns strode down the ramp with his signature slow, menacing walk. Fresh off his own WrestleMania loss, a stunning defeat at the hands of Cody Rhodes that ended his historic title reign, Reigns wasn't smiling. There was no bloodline with him. No USOs. No Solo. Just Roman, alone and still radiating dominance. He entered the ring, locking eyes with both Punk and Rollins. For a few seconds, nobody spoke. Three titans stood under one roof, all with unfinished business, all with something to prove. Then Reigns grabbed a mic. "You both think this is your yard now?" he said coldly. "WrestleMania was a fluke. A blip. I've been carrying this company for 4 years. And now you're acting like I'm yesterday's news?" The crowd was divided. Half booed, half cheered. Everyone watching. "This isn't your yard anymore, Roman," Rollins said, stepping forward. "And it never was Punk's. You're looking at the world heavyweight champion." Just as things seemed headed toward a full-scale brawl, something unexpected happened. Roman Reigns extended his hand to CM Punk. Gasps rippled through the crowd. For a heartbeat, Punk hesitated. Then, with a slow, deliberate smirk, he shook it. The WWE Universe erupted in disbelief. Rollins stood stunned, staring as two of his greatest enemies, once bitter rivals themselves, stood united in the ring. The arena was in chaos. Commentators scrambled to make sense of the unthinkable alliance. And then the twist got even wilder. In a flash, Reigns speared Rollins into the mat with thunderous impact. As Rollins writhed, trying to pull himself up, Punk removed his hoodie, revealing a shirt that read in bold letters, "Best in the World X-Tribal Chief." Punk crouched in the corner, watching Rollins struggle, and when he finally got to his feet, bam! Jites! Rollins dropped like a rock. The crowd was in stunned silence, followed by deafening boos. CM Punk picked up the World Heavyweight Championship and stared at it. Then he placed it across Rollins' chest like a tombstone. Roman leaned over the fallen champion and whispered something into his ear. The microphone couldn't catch it, but the message was clear. "We run this now." Backstage segments after the show revealed that this wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment alliance. It was a planned power move. Rumors flew that Paul Heyman, long known as the puppet master behind the scenes, was orchestrating this unholy alliance between Reigns and Punk, two men with seemingly nothing in common except their hatred for Rollins and a shared desire to reshape WWE in their image. Triple H was reportedly furious in a kayfabe backstage interview. Raw general manager Adam Pearce confirmed a formal investigation into the attack and hinted that major consequences were coming. Meanwhile, Rollins was seen being helped out of the arena, dazed but conscious, refusing medical attention, mouthing the words, "I'm not done." Fans took to social media immediately. Memes, speculation, and hashtags exploded online. #Punkandrains, #Rewaftermania, #Rollins betrayed, #Best in Empire. One fan on X summed it up best. Roman Reigns plus CM Punk equal WWE's most dangerous alliance since Austin and Triple H in 2001. Absolutely unreal. #Rewaftermania. Merchandise sales for Punk's new shirt sold out within the hour. WWE's website crashed momentarily due to the surge in traffic. With this shocking twist, the WWE Universe finds itself on the brink of a new war. Seth Rollins, the fighting champion, the visionary, the architect, now faces his greatest challenge yet. Two of the company's most dominant forces united against him. The alliance of CM Punk and Roman Reigns isn't just a threat to Rollins. It's a threat to WWE as we know it. Whether they're gunning for gold, revenge, or complete domination, one thing is clear. The game has changed. And for Seth Rollins, the path forward isn't just about survival. It's about retribution. Would you like a mock match card or a storyline continuation for next week's Raw? I can keep this narrative going, or even design some promo graphics for the feud.